Now, let's get into what everyone came here for. Let's talk about the RWBY crossover pass. We got a trailer, let's roll it.
This realm will be mine, and no one can stop me.
You'll have to get through us first.
So be it.
That looks so sick. Yeah.
It was really enjoyable. I was just going to mention talking or working with. We had some of the original voice talent actually. We were able to work with for these skins, which, you know, I'm kind of going ahead a little bit, but it was really, really cool to be able to see they've been working with this character for so long, so they just got right into the character rather than, you know, the original characters that we come up with other skins. So, you know, they were like, okay, these are the lines, all right, let's do it, and it flowed super naturally. It was really awesome.
And I'm super excited for this too, because big fan of Rooster Teeth, big fan of Monty rest in peace. But you know, super hyped to see this. So let's get into it and talk about what you guys can see in this crossover pass. So starting off as the instant unlock when you get the crossover pass, Ruby Rose Vora.
It is not only a scythe, it is also a high impact sniper rifle.
It's also a gun.
I think everyone saw this coming, but yeah, there she is in game and she looks great. And also we have some voice lines from the voice actors. So let's take a listen to those.
That's why we're here. To make the world better. Now let's go, team!
It's just like the show. Personally, I'm a huge fan of these, I think they're from Season 7. The Season 7 outfits, they look great in-game. And we have some gameplay footage of these, so let's go into those.
Stalk her enemies with... yeah, she's looking absolutely fantastic.
Wow.
I think everyone on social media kind of knew that Vora would get the Ruby skin. for obvious reasons.
It's a good fit. Yeah.
Oh, rest in peace. I am a huge fan of scythes, so anytime we get a different scythe or a different visual update on the scythe, I am here for it. So I was very excited, not only for RWBY, but also to see Vora get another cool scythe.
Yes, and it looks great in game, and I love the rose petals that come out when.
That's fun.
Yeah, the rose petals that come out looks great.
Team RWBY approaching.
Yeah, the flowy leaves or flower petals is another aesthetic that I really enjoy.
All right, and then so you guys want to move on to the next one?
Yeah, there's so many good ones. Can't say them.
All right,
Nice.
so the next skin
body.
that's to the crossover pass, the level 9 unlock, Yang Zhao Long Imani, and I think it's also a perfect fit too. One of my personal favorite characters from the show.
I was really pleasantly surprised with how well all these characters meshed onto Paladins champions. I think the skins turned out really well as far as thematic matching, which is, you know, always something you look for in a crossover pass like this.
It can be tricky, right? Finding what has similar proportions, what has similar weapons, what has similar abilities, right? And I agree. I like how we found fits for them, and I think it turned out very well.
Yeah, and I totally agree. And again, here she is with her Season 7 outfit, which I think looks great. And we got some voice lines queued up, so let's listen to those.
You don't know the first thing about strength. You might be powerful, but that doesn't make you strong.
Yeah, I think she turned out fantastic. So let's go ahead and take a look at her in-game as well. Yeah, I think Imani was a great fit for her. The gauntlets and the robot hand, yeah. Looks great.
I really like that presentation for first person. That contrast is brought out, and I really enjoy it.
And again, I'm just super, super pleased with how things turned out in-game. You know, shout out as always to the entire team who worked on each of these skins. You know, Rollin with the VFX especially is always putting in work. And I think they just translated really, really well. So I'm super hyped to actually play with these skins in-game.
Take a chill pill.
All right.
Ooh.
Oh, dragon.
That's a grim-looking dragon.
That's my favorite part of the show, when this happens.
Remember that time Yang summons a Grim Dragon.
All right, and then let's go ahead and get on to the next skin we have lined up here. We have level 19 unlock, Blake Belladonna Sati. I think is also another good fit.
I super dig that outfit. I think it's really cool.
All of their outfits are
especially
S tier. But yeah, I think she's a great fit for the champion because she has the shadow clones and she can put down her clone. And I think it fits really well. And we got some voice lines for her, so let's listen.
Trust me, I know what's going on out there more than anyone. Standing around won't fix it.
Right.
And, this character in particular was one of the this character is one of the ones I was able to work with writing the script and working with the talent. And so she's kind of, for those who aren't super familiar with RWBY, she's kind of like that more somber vibe, which, you can kind of see even with the color palette. It was really, really fun. And I think it actually, the voice pack turned out really well, specifically with Blake. I mean, all of them obviously I talked about before, but with Blake especially, and the skin. I don't think I've seen a pistol with a blade white like that, but I just really cool.
Let's take a look at her in game. The gun model
check
does
out those crystals on the
super good.
Yeah, the glow off of them. That's fun. Authentic.
Check this out.
Yeah, the exhaust.
Nice.
Now, of course, Blake won't be exhausted. The enemy will be exhausted after
Tireless.
fighting against Blake Belladonna. Look at the cutout. Isn't that fun?
The skin on that
Cutout's
cutout,
beautiful.
I know.
I know that is the extra mile from our art team to reskin our deployables like that. So that I really like the way that turned out.
Yeah, I think it turned out great. And Sati being one of the champions that I like playing the most, I'm definitely going to get this skin. All right, let's go ahead and move on to the next one. The level 29 unlock for the RWBY crossover pass, Weiss, Schnee, Furia.
The VFX in particular on this skin, I thought were really cool. Very ice. Weiss, Schnee.
The Schnee family, and yeah, she looks fantastic in the game too. She looks so good. She might be one of my favorite ones, honestly.
This might be my new main
well.
Furia skin.
All right, and then we have a voice line prepared as well, so let's take a listen to that.
The Schnee family legacy is mine to uphold, and I'll do so as a huntress.
She's definitely one of my favorites.
It's an interesting mix of like formal and action at the same time.
Definitely like the princess type-esque character, which is my personal weakness, honestly.
And of course, we love a gun sword.
Yes, she looks fantastic. Let's take a look at her in game.
As it should be.
Oh, it looks great in game.
I know, isn't that amazing? Changing that pyre strike into an ice beam, using those ice effects coming out. I told you, they're very cool.
You weren't lying.
I wasn't lying. Check out that, healing VFX.
With the snowflakes, it looks great.
Show them. No mercy.
Yeah, it really permeates the whole kit.
I think this one may be my personal favorite. And with my luck, it is the very last one that you unlock on the crossover pass, so I'll have to do some grinding for that.
Seems like you're gonna need to play some Paladins.
Oh no.
Oh no.
So that does it for the skins that come in the crossover pass, but we're not done yet. We have 2 more skins that are going to be included as a direct purchase with Salem Saris. There she is, and this skin also looks fantastic. Yeah, the Grim behind her and everything. This is probably my favorite splash art.
Check out those eyes.
Oh,
and those kind of like veins of corruption. Oh, I love how that turned out.
She looks great, and I know I'm going to hate chasing her down because I can, for some reason, never get the elimination on Saris. She looks fantastic, and we have a voice line for her as well.
How does it feel, knowing that all of your time and effort has been for nothing?
Yeah, that's a good voice line.
That's right. Writhe before me, worms. I have a soft spot for evil people, in video games at least, and I think this turned out really, really well.
Yeah, trust me, I need someone to bully me from time to time. Anyways, let's take a look at her in game.
There's that seer.
The jellyfish.
Yeah, the evil jellyfish. Ooh.
That's a great emote. And again, I think Saris is a perfect fit for Salem.
No chance.
Again, the VFX team killed it this time around with all of these skins.
Those orbs are fantastic. I'm liking them a lot.
All right, and then let's go into the last skin for the RWBY crossover. We have Qrow, Branwen, Corvus. What a way to
Hello,
end it.
Uncle Qrow. The cool thing is, we're not even seeing it in game yet, but I think the weapons turned out really well for this skin. So another really, really cool. And of course, I have a soft spot for Corvus, but yeah, really, really nice.
There he is. And once again, like, Paladins had right champions for these skins, because I think also Corvus is just a perfect fit for Qrow.
Check out that blade. Now that is an offhand blade, am I right?
And then we also have some voice lines for him too.
Watch yourself. My semblance brings misfortune, and sometimes I can't keep it under control.
That's right, Qrow, the harbinger of bad luck.
When you have an interview at 5 but gotta save the world at 7, you know what I'm saying?
Exactly.
Sometimes it'd be like
Just
that.
the job you want, not the one you have.
Exactly.
All right, let's take a look at him in game. You're right, that sword does look fantastic as well.
Nice and chunky weapon shots.
That gun's a classic.
Oh, and it's a Qrow. Ha! With the feathers! I love it.
That is fantastic.
Fun fact, Corvus is actually based on the Latin word for crow, which turned out to be quite fortuitous because, you know, Corvus, Qrow.
Yeah, I see.
Played the long game. Calculated. It was plans coming together.
Don't behold the power of my semblance!
He looks great too.
I'm really enjoying the bird audio, to be honest.
That turned out very well.
I don't know what about it. Maybe it's just a flight of fancy or something, but I'm really enjoying it.
Can't wait to, like, the last thing that I hear is just a bunch of birds going caw, caw. And there you have it. Those are all of these skins coming with the RWBY crossover. And once again, the main 4 will be in the crossover pass, while the Salem and Qrow will be available for direct purchase. And that brings us to the end of our show.
I know we were only able to touch on a couple highlights, or a few highlights for the balance changes, but we have an extensive list. I'm really excited for you guys to get your hands on them and provide feedback. That's going to be super important for us. As soon as we get PTS up, which I don't know when we're planning to do that, but we are definitely, as soon as possible, as always, making sure that it's open for you guys. We'll message it out on socials, so keep track of that. But I'm pretty hyped. I thought the RWBY crossover turned out really well. And like I said before, I'm super hyped for all these changes coming with this update. So,
and again, we are watching, so please give us your feedback.
Have a fantastic rest of the day, rest of the week, and we'll see you in the realm.